supervisor's advice and feedback, and your unstoppable efforts to incorporate that feedback into the next version of your manuscript. So I think that in many ways you developed into a true researcher. Not only someone whose intellectual work is driven by key research questions, but also someone who is prepared to question her own work at any particular time in the project, both as a researcher and a teacher. Congratulations. Speaking of which, I can imagine that one of the things that kept you going was the opportunity to combine two passions, research and teaching. Let's not forget that you were the one who taught these students in the two conditions and tried to bring PPP and TVLT alive in the two classrooms. And on page 97 of the dissertation that I forgot in the other room, you wrote down that you tried to teach in a very enthusiastic way, motivating your students. And I'm sure you must have been a very motivated, very dedicated, very enthusiastic teacher over there in Vietnam. I'm sure that you have grown as a teacher too. Soon you will be returning to Vietnam. Soon you will return to the classroom. And I have a feeling that your next approach from September onwards will be a kind of mixture of TVLT and PPP. It's going to be something like a TBL, PPT, genre-based, strategy-oriented, task-based approach, which will make all of your students happy and which will give them the chance to learn by doing and performing tasks and developing their self-regulating skills at the same time, but providing them with firm, explicit guidance if necessary. I must say that I truly appreciate the nuanced way in which you approached the two approaches. You did not set out to prove that one of the two, PPP, was inferior, obsolete, utterly useless, and TVLT was highly innovative and effective. From the very beginning, you showed a great interest in the two conditions and in the differential effects of these two conditions. And I think that interest sprang from your deep respect that you have for real teachers in real classrooms, probably because you are one yourself. You are fully aware that real teaching is hybrid, that real educational innovation proceeds very slowly and smoothly in a piecemeal fashion. I will never forget, ladies and gentlemen, how delighted she was when she found out that both approaches worked. Yes, PPP works. Yes, TVLT works. Now I don't have to disappoint any teacher in Vietnam. A teacher who wants to work with PPP, go ahead, it's good. A teacher who wants to work in a task-based way, go ahead, it's fine. It clearly characterizes not only the smart researcher that you are, but also the very kind person that you are. So dear Yen, I wish you a very safe journey home. I'm sure you must be looking extremely forward to being reunited with your family and your friends in Vietnam, to teaching again, and I do sincerely hope that you will have a great academic career and a very happy life. I also hope that you will return to Belgium from time to time. So, why not, for instance, send in an abstract for the next TVLT conference, which will be hosted in Leuven in September 2015. And this then will undoubtedly be the start of a series of further studies that you will conduct in Vietnam and which will shed further light on the impact of teachers' action in the classroom on their students' development. So once again, congratulations. You did it. You have our deepest respect.
May I say a few kind words? It is said that you always find something to be thankful to. And And for me, the thing that I'm the most thankful for is having wonderful people in my life. And most of them are here with me today. My academic supervisor, Professor Lee Seku, Professor Grisman and Brandon, Professor Elke Van Steenam, and my mentor, my great source of inspiration, Professor Kuhn Jasper. Thank you for having me to be able to be here today for my PhD defense. And thank you very much, my external readers, for your time and your interesting questions. They're also my Belgian friends, Yu Hong, Ko Isabel, Benny, Elke, Ella, Aurelie, and Lise, for helping me to adapt to Belgian ways of life.